So that's that ceremony that most people remember. If they've been here before. Now, the dome above us, I have to tell you guys, this is a phenomenal thing. This is not the original dome to the Capitol. That's the other thing, it looks like it's always belonged, but it's not. The original dome, because everything's smaller, the original dome that covered us was only about half this tall. It was wood. It's a wooden dome with a copper cover to keep the weather out. And it was fine for the time, but when they added on to the building, it threw everything off. And then it's leaking. So they needed to replace it. So they take it apart. We couldn't afford stone. We couldn't afford marble. So what's phenomenal about this, they take off an old wooden copper dome, and on the same kind of base, this is 9 million pounds of cast iron. 9 million pounds of cast iron above our heads. No cranes, nothing like that. They had a steam engine and they lifted it up with ropes and pulleys with a block and tackle over 7 years. Now, 9 million pounds of iron. The artist, now let me ask you this, because we get a lot of answers. The artist who does the painting at the top was a 25-year artist in the Capitol. His name was Constantino Brumidi. He had emigrated here from Italy in 1852. Now, that painting, remember, the first dome is about half this tall. It's only 96 feet high. This one's 9 million pounds and 108 and 180. This is an 18-story building. How does Brumidi get up there to paint it? This is the best part of the story. How does he get up there and paint it? Anybody have any ideas at all? Just throw them out there. Yeah. How? He hangs from the top. Okay. Well, you know what? Not yet. Not yet, but I'm going to get to that. He does eventually hang.
They build the dome.
They build the dome.
They had to put it on the top.
No, I think that's your train of thought, right? Ladder. Anybody else? Pulley system. Oh, they paint it on the ground and then put it up. Okay, it's not just the dome, it's him, the dedication that he had to this. One of the reasons why this dome is so heavy, one of the reasons why it's 9 million pounds, is that it's a double dome. Okay, it's two domes. It's a dome within a dome. So you have that combined weight, right? In between the two domes is a staircase. So that painting is shaped like a contact lens. And they put a temporary floor across that opening on top of that, on top of the see that kind of a balcony, a little bit of balcony up there? They put a temporary floor up there. On top of the temporary floor, they put slant boards and scaffolding. But Brumidi had to climb 344 steps. Yep, every time. You want to go up? So 344 steps takes him 11 months to do. Now, what I was talking about with the hanging thing, he also does this painting around the middle, under the windows, and that's probably the biggest kind of what they call trunk length, trick of the eye. That's a painting. That is not three-dimensional. That's just a painting around the middle of the dome. Now, Congress gave him 16 scenes in American history to design, and he designs them. And he's going to go up and paint. Now, in order to do it, though, the easiest way, they hung, here he is, they hung 4 ropes and a platform off the middle. Brumidi had to climb up the stairs, climb over the rail, down a ladder to the platform, and then they can move it, as he's working. And it's great. Now, he starts painting it. This first scene is the arrival of Christopher Columbus walking out of the ship to the New World. So he starts that. He's 73 years old. He's 73 years old when he begins. 2 years later, remember, he has to walk up that staircase over the rail and down the ladder. 2 years later, he's sitting in a chair on that platform painting. One day, it's fall 1880, and he moves the chair a bit to kind of finish a scene, and the chair slips. The chair goes off the scaffolding. He grabs one of the ropes, one of the 4 ropes that the platform's hanging by, and he calls out for help. One of the Capitol police officers who's patrolling the area hears him. Goes up the rail, goes up the staircase, over the rail, down the ladder, pulls him to safety, and Brumidi dies 4 months later. He never recovered from this. So 25 years, and it ends painting, working.
See you guys later.
And it will take 2 other